Hey guys, this is Russ from PTI.com. Got a special workout for you today. As you know, working as a fitness instructor, what I like to do over in my gym, if you've been following our channel, from time to time I like to really change things up for people, give them a workout that's going to shock their system, something completely different to the type of training they've been doing, just to kickstart new results. And today, I got one of those for you. If you've been looking for something completely different to your current workout, just to maybe change things up for your muscles, shock your body into new lean muscle growth, you're going to be in for quite a shock today. This is a tough one. Today I'm going to introduce you guys to the Sylvester Stallone Biceps, Triceps, Forearms workout. This is very intense. Any of you ladies that follow our channel wondering if you can do this workout too? Absolutely. You'll see when we go through this. Don't be put off by the fact that Stallone does this. Obviously, if you follow Stallone, you'll know that he's not a big, bulky bodybuilder. Stallone's training is more like high intensity, sort of lower weights. It's almost like a circuit. This guy is one of the. I would recommend him as one of the pioneers of high intensity interval training, or what's developed into CrossFit. Every workout almost reminds you of a Rocky training montage. This will really put you through the mill, but you'll be glad you did it at the end. And today we're going to be focusing on biceps, triceps, and forearms. Okay, so the type of workout, the reason this is so different to the type of workout most people do is because it's not 3 sets of this, 3 sets of that. This is performed like a circuit, and most people just don't do that type of training. So if you're in the gym and it's quite quiet and you can get around and do this as a circuit, fantastic, or you can adapt it as you need to, okay? We're going to split this into 3 phases. Phase 1 is biceps. We're going to do 4 rounds of this, okay? Over here, I'm going to list the exercises and the sets and reps that you're going to do. Obviously everything's 4, so you would do each exercise for the amount of reps, and then we're going to do it again and again and again. So you're going around like a big circuit. That's where the high intensity, the almost cardio type of burn that you're going to get from doing this comes into play. It's non-stop, there's no rest. The only rest we have is going from exercise to exercise. You can have a couple of minutes at the end of each round if you want, and once you get to the end of round 4, you move on to phase 2, which is going to do the same thing for your triceps. There's an exercise on here, a couple of them that I just want to briefly run through. First of all, we're going to start with chin-ups. Most people know how to do chin-ups. If you can't do them, get on the lat pull down. Close grip lat pull down would be a good alternative for that, because chin-ups are quite hard for some people to do. Or if your gym's got an assisted chins machine, again, that would do the job, okay? We're then going to move on to curls. A little bit of a twist to this one. We're going to go to failure, but once you go to failure, you're then going to take a wide grip on the bar and do 6 reps with a wide grip, okay? Don't forget that part, because that's on every set of the curls here. We're then going to do incline dumbbell hammer curls on the bench, and we're going to move straight on to high cable curls. Is one of the ones that I wanted to cover actually, because a lot of people don't do this. So for this we would get a bench, for instance, roll it in here in the rack, and we're going to lie on the bench and actually curl the cable down towards you as you're lying on the bench. It's an amazing contraction that you'll get from doing that exercise, but it's very hard. And the final exercise in the bicep one is one that I want to show you guys, Zottman curls. Not a lot of people do Zottman curls. With Zottman curls, basically this is probably easier if I just get a weight, so bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so we got a weight down here. So we would do a regular curl on the way up, and at the top, rotate the wrist and take it back down. Now what I would advise you to do on this one is turn to the side so you can see it a bit better. So you rotate at the top, and what that does is, at the top it's going to transfer the stress from your biceps, and it's going to work your forearm for you as well. So one thing I would definitely suggest doing on that is not lifting what you normally lift on a bicep curl, because when you get to the top, it's not really about what you can bicep curl, it's about what you can lower with your forearms. And for most people, the forearms aren't as strong as the biceps. So go a bit like that. As with all these exercises, it's quite high reps, some of them are to failure. So, feel free to use less weights, you'll still get results with this. Phase 2, once you're ready, we're going to move on, and this one is going to, I said triceps before, phase 2 is actually forearms. If you notice, Stallone, when he first started seeing his forearms coming through, was probably I would say First Blood Part 2, when he grabs the microphone and you can see all the lines in his forearms. This workout he's been using since those days. So this will work wonders for your grip and your forearms, which is an area a lot of people neglect, a lot of people forget about in favour of the bigger ego moves like bicep curls. So again, on this one we've got only 4 moves, but you'll feel this a lot because most people don't hit this area of their body. So we're going to do standard wrist curls, immediately followed by reverse wrist curls to the other part of your forearm, and then we're going to move into a couple of exercises people don't normally do, which are handshake curls and a timed hang. A timed hang is as simple as grabbing hold of the bars and literally just hanging for as long as you can, okay? Gripping as you do it. Make sure that the strength comes from your grip, you're not just, there's no point using straps, obviously, you're going to work your grip and just hang for as long as you can. Aim for 2 minutes if you can, but that's good, okay? Handshake curls, an exercise a lot of people have never heard of, so again I'm just going to show you guys this one. I'm going to use a weight because this will hit your forearms more, but you can use a dumbbell if you want. Basically a handshake curl, if I stand this side, start with your arm at 90 degrees, and it's almost as if you're shaking someone's hand, and that's it. And every time you do it, it's going to hit the top part, the upper part here of your forearm, which again is an area most people just don't know how to work. I saw a guy last week, you have to go quite light on this, but I did see one guy that had been doing this for a couple of months after asking for an exercise for this part of his forearm, and he was doing this with 15 kilogram weights, which is ridiculously heavy for such a small muscle, but it develops quite fast. However, at the beginning I would say go quite light, alright? It's 30 reps on here, so you go quite light and you'll feel this one, particularly with the combo of all the rest for the same muscle. So 4 rounds again, then we're going to move on to phase 3 where we're going to hit your triceps, okay? On phase 3, you know what, if you guys have been following our channel for a while, you'll probably be familiar with all of the exercises which you can see on phase 3. We've got the close grip bench press in the dips, then we've got lying tricep extension, back in the dips, finishing off with some tricep push downs. And again, we've got 4 rounds of this. So you can see, after this, not only will you be pumped, but the first time you do it, you'll probably not be able to feel your arms the next day. I remember when I gave it a try, everybody wants to train like Rocky wants it in life, I suppose. I gave it a try and I couldn't feel my arms the next day at all. Couldn't bend or extend my elbows. It was ridiculous, but that's what you get from sort of changing it up. It's going to kickstart growth, help you get leaner, help you get stronger, and this type of workout will probably be something that you really enjoy doing because it's just non-stop in the gym, absolutely non-stop. Don't do this every day. Don't train this way every single day, otherwise your body will adapt to it and it's quite hard to progress something like that. So just use that as a way to kickstart new results when you need to. If you want to finish off, Stallone would add like a 4th phase into this. This is optional. The 4th phase would merely consist of a set of close grip push-ups with the hands together, forming a diamond shape. We call these triangle push-ups. It's one of the best exercises for your triceps. So you're just pushing yourself up on the floor, and then you would follow that with 3 sets of planks, just holding it for 30 seconds, resting for 30 seconds, and so on until he was finished. And that's the entire workout. And I would say with that, don't do cardio before or after, other than to get yourself warmed up and cooled down, because that session will be like cardio. It's almost like high intensity interval training with weights. You won't need to add in like half an hour on the treadmill after that. You won't want to if you do it right. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Feel free to ask me any questions if there's any more that you'd like to see. I've got one of the good things about being a personal trainer and working in the gym is that you get access to tons of stuff like this or workouts that are different. So if there's anything you guys want to see, just write on our Facebook page and I'll do a video for you on that. But there's more like this to come. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for the celebrity type of stuff that we do, so enjoy this one and I'll get some more done over the next few weeks. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.